Hey folks, it's me again. So the last time we talked, we were gonna go get fuel, and then we were gonna head to Clinton, South Carolina, Sterilite to pick up our load. So we did get our fuel, and we have safely arrived and currently being loaded. I want to give you guys a little bit of information about this facility, so you can make an informed decision as to whether or not you'd like to come pick up a load here, and let you have a real quick look around. So here. All right, so this facility, again, Sterilite, Clinton, South Carolina, very user-friendly facility, very large facility. As you can see, way down there is one end of this side, and way down there is the other side, or other end of this side. Now, there's another side of this facility that's completely identical to this one, so it's very large. It's never really very crowded though. When you come in here, you may see, I don't know, 10, 15 other trucks in here, but with the size of this facility, it just engulfs that amount of trucks. So it's a really user-friendly facility, as you can see. So guys and girls, if you can't back in here to one of these docks, you need to set those parking brakes, shut the truck off, and go home. It's really easy to back here. The docks are, as you can see, kind of standard. They all have, at least all the docks that I've been here, they all have the pads on the sides of the dock, so you don't hit the bare concrete. And of course they've got the signal lights as well, and the locking mechanisms. About the loads real quick, these loads normally pay a pretty decent rate. If you're an owner operator, you can find these loads for sure on DAT. Not exactly sure, I don't remember which brokers primarily put these loads from Sterilite on DAT, but also if you are on board with Uber and have the Uber app, and you're an authorized carrier for Uber, you can get these through their app as well. These loads are fairly light. You'll be loaded from front to rear with product, and normally you won't weigh over probably 15,000 coming out of here. Well, you won't have over 15,000 in your trailer coming out of here. I have come out of here as light as about 6,000 pounds on up to, like I said, probably between 13 and 15,000. So light loads, which makes a difference in wear and tear and fuel consumption depending on where you're going. And if you're going where we are tonight, Stuarts Draft, Virginia, a lot of times you have to pull something like Fancy Gap on I-77. Makes a difference. Now, I don't know if we're going to go that way or not. We might go take our time and go up 29, but either way, the facility is user friendly. The folks here are real nice. They're well organized. It takes a bit to get loaded. As long as you don't show up hours and hours ahead of your appointment time, most of the time they check you in and send you straight to a dock, assign you a dock door. But once you get to the dock door, it may take them a little while to get to you. But once they start loading you, it's usually a fairly quick load process. Now, on average, you're looking at about 2 hours in here. It's not great. It's not bad though. Been some places taking a lot longer than that, but something to think about. So if you're not into waiting around 2 hours, then don't consider it, because it's kind of a standard here. I have been in here before and gotten out in like 45 minutes, but there were no other trucks in here hardly then, so I'm sure that made a big difference. But every other time I've been in here, the standard has been around 2 hours, so not too bad. The rates on these loads are fairly good. So it's something to seriously consider if you're in the area. It's also easy access from the interstate. You come off I-26 and you're pretty much on 4 lanes once you get in Clinton, so it's easy access to the facility. Real quick, once this little pesky light turns green, then we're going to get out of here. Now, this information is for the folks who are not involved in commercial transportation. Give you a look around and see what we do when we're getting loaded. So when we back into a dock, or what we call bumping a dock, we back up against these pads here, and as you can see, this thing here bridges the dock, or bridges the gap between the dock and the trailer, so the forklifts can roll on and off safely. Now, with regards to safety, one of the reasons why that light is red and that light is green has everything to do with the locking mechanism on the dock here. So when truck driver backs into a facility that has these, what they'll do is they have controls inside the building, and they will lock this locking mechanism onto your DOT bumper so that you can't pull away. Now, that of course is for the safety of the forklift drivers, because there have been quite a few times in years past, and even recent I'm sure, where forklift drivers have been injured and property damaged because of lack of communication, and the truck driver ends up pulling off the dock with the forklift driver either still on board the trailer or in the process of coming off, and it can get ugly. So anyway, so when we get back to a dock, most places nowadays have those. They'll lock onto your bumper and the light turns red. That means they're getting ready to load you, or are loading you. And when the light turns green, they'll of course they've unlocked the mechanism and you can pull forward. So here at Sterilite, drivers, when the light turns green, they'll also beat on the inside of your trailer wall, and what they're wanting you to do is pull a few feet forward, and we'll seal the load here. And once we seal the load here, we go back around and check out at the main office. So overall, I really like coming here. Very user friendly. If you're interested, check it out. Like I said, on DAT and Uber, and hopefully you get a good load coming out of here. All right, talk to you soon.